3 stacks ought to be enough. His base isn't so big. Oh, hello. My name is Hunter555. You can call me Hunter. Don't mind that. You don't need to worry about the explosives, Alcon. You're fine. I promise. I swear I did not see you guys come in. Just ignore the high-powered explosives. Yeah? Good? Good. As I was saying, hello, my name is Hunter555. You can call me Hunter. Welcome to Monday. I appreciate I'm early. I'm actually surprised at the number of people who showed up early. Because I did not announce that I was starting early. Hello, Scotsman with the firstest. Hello, Mythical, who's also frisked, apparently. Hello, Jay Price. Hello, True Purple. Hello, Screwy, who is definitely second. Elkhorn donning a fireproof suit. I don't know why you need that. I don't know why you would need that, Elkhorn. For those who might have missed what happened, allow me to show you what happened. Allow me to show you where Elkhorn's an old man, so I shouldn't hold him. I shouldn't hold him too accountable. I have to acknowledge that he's an old man. He's liable to make mistakes because he, of course, did absolutely nothing. He did nothing. Well, did you think he'd done something? Did you perhaps think he'd made several giant craters near my base? Don't be silly. Elkhorn's much smarter than that. He'd never teleport every loaded entity on the server to my base, right? Right? You'd never do that, would you, Elkhorn? You knew it was coming. You knew it was coming. Yes, yesterday was Infinity Cove's 5th anniversary event. It wasn't the 5th anniversary, that was last month, but it was the event, and we were playing all the games we've been building over at Advancement Land. At the end of the stream, after I'd left, Elkhorn decided it would be fun to teleport everyone over to my base to do my drip leaf parkour. Elkhorn apparently doesn't know that it's at A to teleport all players, and it is at E to teleport all loaded entities. Elkhorn will now be remembering that after teleporting every loaded entity on the server. And bear in mind, this isn't just the chunks that were loaded by players. We have several areas that are permanently loaded for teleportation purposes and such. So those areas were loaded as well. One of those areas, I don't know if it's actually on the map. Not really. One of those areas is over here. It's Pax Industries. Which, yeah. Pax Industries has farms, including mob farms. What's on the pink sign on the barrel? In case you need ender chests from Lewas. Now, I don't know why I would need a barrel full of shulkers of ender chests, but I can probably make use of these. I'm assuming it's some kind of... Were those always aged? I'm assuming it's so I can continually box Elkhorn in, but I'm not certain. Also, I should probably say hello to Mythical. I haven't said hello to Mythical on the server. Sorry, Mythical. Right. Now that I've roasted Elkhorn some for his mistake yesterday, let's talk about the elephant in the room. My house, which in fairness is actually looking a lot better than I thought it was last time we were here. It's 8 barrels of shulkers of obsidian. Oh my god. Lewis, I'm hoping you end up watching this VOD because why? Just why? What was I saying? Yes, this house. I have made a decision regarding both this house and the train. And yes, I have noticed the lead salesman over there. And that decision is thus. This will all be finished by year end. By the 31st of December, this house, this train, any other bits I decide to put in this area will be done. They will be complete. If they are not complete, I will be handing over... Well, I say handing over. I don't... Handing over feels like the wrong word. I'll basically be saying to Cosmic and J Price, you have carte blanche to do whatever you like with them. Now, I happen to be very, very lucky to know J Price and Cosmic. I happen to know them, I'd like to think, quite well. And as such, I strongly suspect that the response from them will be that they're not touching the train. That they won't touch the train. I'm not so convinced that J Price won't reduce the size of the house somewhat. Which is well within her rights to do. Alternatively, they may just decide to make it rainbow. Which, again, if I have not completed it, I fully support. Because it's taken me a while to do all this stuff. Right, excuse me for 1 second. I just need to switch over to this screen. And that's just... We're just going to talk a bit whilst I just deal with something. I just need to deal with a couple of things. Please bear with me for 1 second. Okay. And we're back. I did make the biggest house, yes. Now, in my defense, Ooh, didn't mean to have that in the hotbar. In my defense, I didn't anticipate it being quite this big. But I started building, and then I didn't really know how to stop. And now I don't know how to fix it. So my plan of action was to just continue build. What the... Mythical? 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 No, don't fly away, Mythical! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? What's this path? Is this new? I think this path is new. You forgot your dog! What the... This is new. Wait. Wait a second. Seriously. Mythical, was this you? That path has been there for ages. Has it? How have I missed it? There's a path going all the way to, Lewos's base. It was Lewos and it's not new. How have I not seen this path until just now? What door? I didn't see a door. Where's there a door? Hold on. I am very confused as to what's going on. Oh, you weren't talking to me, okay. It's been there for the better part of a year. Screw it, I'm not family friendly. What the? What the hell? This is new. This is new. That's also not new. You shush! I will not be lectured! I will not be lectured! I will not be lectured in my own stream! Not by the likes of you! I visit the server plenty. It's not my fault I haven't bothered to go into the cave that didn't have anything in after we updated. And if you're about to say that before we updated it, remember, I look at that art every week. Because I actually play Hades. Oh my. I will also not be lectured by the person who blew up my base. Regardless of whether or not it got better. Right. I need to figure out what I'm doing with this house. Because I kind of need to... I've just set myself a deadline for it. I kind of need to stick to it. So. Where's my junk going? Where do I keep my junk? In here ought to do. Slabs. Slabby jabbies. Slabbies. Via the cave by the bee tree. I mean, I didn't even... To be perfectly honest, I wasn't even fully aware that that cave was there. Like, I knew it was there, but I've never had reason to go down there. Because I don't have reason to go mining anymore on this server. Having fun, J Price. I saw the goat horn! Who wears...
I know something you don't know.
Come back, Alistair!
I know something you don't know.
I'd keep your dog away from me, because I'm not sure if I'll accidentally sweeping edge it. I'm aware. You shot your dog! You shot your dog! I will not be held responsible for the injuries to your dog. Why do we ever bother doing this? Neither of us is any good at killing the other. That's reasonable, J. Price. That's perfectly reasonable. You hit the dog, J. Price! You hit the dog! You are at fault! You are at fault! I will not be held responsible for that. How do you have so much health? Aha! I have figured out how. Stop shooting me in the back! Damned Aussie ping. think I've done fairly well, all things considered. How is she still alive? Missed! Yeah, I'm giving it back! I'm giving you your stuff back, give me a second. Honestly. Oh, that's yours, those are probably yours, those are yours. I had a stack of arrows and I've got infinity.
I know something you don't know.
Oh, come on, like I wasn't going to. Hello, Lewis. Hello, Blast Jordan. You were wondering why it was going to take me 3 months to finish the house, really? You were wondering that, were you? Which is why I was just hitting you to keep you away. I didn't want to kill you, J Price. Well, and an interior. Mini packs and an interior. Right. Oh, hello, J Price. I didn't realise you'd joined voice chat. Yes, I'm going to give you the horns back. Oh, for fuck's sake! Thank you. Jesus. Oh, and for the record, Mythical? J Price, I am now willing to kill you. For the record, Mythical, I am willing to help you find a replacement wolf. I'm sorry that the wolf died. I did not intend for the wolf to die in that fight. No, it is not, Lewis. Why did you provide me with a shulk? Like, 27 shulkers of ender chests? Just out of curiosity. Because they take a while to remove even with haste 2 and efficiency 5. That's very kind of you, Mythical. That was very kind of you. You can get a doggo! They spawn everywhere! I need an axe. Axe. My secret project is what Pax and you built the bigger gold farm for. Why was your secret project to just gather 27 shulkers of ender chests? Just out of curiosity? Why was that your secret project? Right, let's actually try and have them all. You can pick one you would like to breed. If you have other one, you have to breed with it. I'm very confused as to why that was a project. There. What is going on out there? Oh, Christ. Oh, dear. How do you say you're on an endgame server without saying you're on an endgame server? Oh dear. I no longer do family friendly streams, J Price, so it's fine. That's how I'm arguing it. Now, you just want it in the cave. Fair enough. If you would like it in the cave, put it in the cave. Just wish it to be clear I don't have a problem with it being on the surface anymore. Right, there we go. Still can't quite believe you've got that as well. Because just for the record, that poster and the Aphrodite one, that's all map art that Mythical's made. That's not the immersive paintings pack we used to have. That's had to come off. This is all map art. That's why it's so impressive, what she's done. Because she's taken the time to just... The battle with Microsoft PowerPoint continues. Oof, I do not envy you. I do not envy you in the slightest, Jordan. Enjoy, I guess? I don't really know what to say to that. You would say that, Scotsman. Think with your brain in your head. Yeah, I realised that as I was taking a drink. I'm an idiot. For some reason, I decided I wanted it spawn-proof. I'm not quite sure why. Ah. There we go. Let's break all this out and try again. And it's annoying because these are bottom slabs. I can't even place them and then place the top slabs and then remove the bottom slabs. I have to remove the bottom slabs first. Which is just inconvenient and awkward. There we go. This is better. What's one of a kind? Mythical, have you been doing self-portraits? Implication was obvious there. I know you're not talking to me, but I'm answering anyway, because I can. Now'd be a really good time for Chimp to say, are you talking to me? Because that would be very funny. Thought for a second I wasn't wearing my wings, then took off while I was in my inventory. Professional Minecrafter, folks. That's what I am. I'm sure, Scotsman. I'm sure that there's no other reason. I can see your name tag. If you would like to help, J Price, you're more than welcome to. I'm never going to turn down help, especially as, like I said, I want to try and get this done by the end of the year, but I'm prone to distraction, as we have just demonstrated. We spent the first 40 minutes of my stream trying to kill each other. What I'm trying to do currently is keep the floors mapped to the same shapes as the floors below, so I'm leaving gaps between the walls. I will probably reshape them later. Cosmic is here, resubscribing for 32 months. What the hell, Cosmic? 32 months. Why? Why would you do that? Surely your money would be better spent on anything else. Thank you for the shout out for Cosmic. Cosmic is amazing and wonderful and one of my biggest supporters, and I don't know why. But I love them anyway, because they are absolutely fantastic. And they don't let me forget how apparently awesome I am, which is helpful at times. That goes there. That goes like that. Like so. And then I think this can run all the way to the back wall. Yes, it can. Whoops. Can't if I keep making mistakes like that. That's better. Turing, hello! Thank you very much for the raid, my friend. What were you up to today? Can we get a shout out for Turing, please? Turing is one of my fellow Infinity Covers. Sometimes streams from the Cove. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I believe you have a hardcore world? Cosmic, when am I not nice to you? Perhaps don't answer that. Why am I holding spruce signs? Why am I holding oak signs? Where have the signs come from? They're not mine. Strip mining on your hardcore world. I was right about the hardcore world! I open the box and immediately she breaks it. You're not allowed to look in there, how dare you! I think I've got enough slabs. J Price, would you like some slabs? You just throw a snowball at me. That was directed at Mythical. Hardcore, if I die, I totally intend to remove the hardcore tag, but I want to see how long you last. No, that's absolutely fair. Absolutely fair. I am not a big fan of hardcore, but not for the reason... I'm not a big fan of early game Minecraft. I have a lot of trouble getting into it, so... It's one of the reasons this server's so good, because I joined it after it was established. It's why I picked this server over a recently either a recently established one or one just where I couldn't integrate better with the community, whereas I knew some of the names already from Joel's streams. I'm a little better about early game Minecraft now, but if it's a choice between my single player world and a server, I'm generally going to favour a server because people. For an introvert, I enjoy spending time with people. My roof is leaking. Not a fan of early game Minecraft. Proceeds to play lots of bingo. Well, you don't have to point out the mistakes in my logic. And I did also just say I'm better at it now. I'm better with it now. I suspect, in part, because of bingo. I suspect that that's what's caused me to be a bit more into early game Minecraft. Plus, I was about to say I generally don't play bingo alone, but I know that that's not entirely true, so my best times have always come from when I'm alone. Yes, Scotsman? Yes, Sheeran, yes I did. I did. In fact, I had logged off by that point. And I was away from my computer at the moment that it happened. However, I saw the clip that Screwy had shared. And then I saw Elkhorn in the Finite In voice chat. So naturally, I just immediately went in there, just outraged, asking what Elkhorn had done. Not outraged, because I knew that kind of damage would, like mini packs in Elkhorn, they'd be willing to roll it back. So I wasn't too worried. I'd probably have been more upset if I'd actually been logged in. Because I didn't see it until well after the fact, I was a little bit calmer and rational about it. What was Elkhorn trying to do? He was trying to teleport all the players to treetops and teleported all the entities to treetops instead. Well, all the loaded entities. Probably for the best that he didn't teleport the unloaded entities. That could have been even messier. But because of the rollback, you can't see it. Like, you can't... Whoops. Like, there's no damage, so... We're cool, Elkhorn. We're cool. Avoid any pressure plates for the next little while, yeah? Probably for the best. Just saying. Like so. Like that. Oh, hello. It's just all on a clip for us all to enjoy. It was pretty spectacular. Oh no, I'm sure it was when it wasn't your base. Remember, Mythical once pretended to blow up my train as a joke. And I didn't register immediately that it was a joke. And I certainly didn't register that she had done it in another world. She'd recreated the train in another world. So there was a period of time where I was actually quite worried and upset that she'd blown up my train. Like, this is my last time, and Elkhorn's like, nope, hold my beverage. Don't take revenge on old Elkhorn. Addy, do I listen to you very often? Yes, you would say that, Mythical. You would say that. Because you enjoy causing grief and pain. There will. I haven't figured out where I'm going to put the stairs yet, though. That's the thing. Which is why we did the entire ceiling, and then I will break a hole where need be. I wondered about breaking a hole in the wall of the tower. And having the stairs go round the tower. It would be mean to take revenge on something that literally doesn't exist anymore, to be fair. It's the principle. It's the principle. In all seriousness, and I do wish to make this clear, I have no intention of causing any lasting damage. Read into that however you wish. Honestly, I was more, oh no, over the time the rollback was going to go back to. Packs have been absolutely amazing. Saved several hours of my build time for me, which I'm so very happy and thankful for. Yeah, screwy. Lasting. Why do you emphasise it like that? I don't know if I want to use stairs or slabs. In one of the brown shulker boxes, please, J Price. Thank you for your assistance. Am I correct in thinking? Yeah. I have. Mythical's really enjoying that horn. Ladies During, thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing people in. Don't you even start like that, Mythical Star. Hmm. Are you saying it was you, J Price? Hmm. Got a box of TNT, remember? Okay, I actually need to check what level the level 75. I wasn't going to blow up your house. This is 74. There we go. There we are. Mini packs. Okay. What's going on in chat? And no one is allowed to tell me off for reading my own chat before anyone tries. Wave from the screen and hear your name. Yes, Cosmic's whispering to you. Whatever you say, Mythical. Just want to tell Pax they are awesome and you love them. I feel like I'm going to be pressing X to doubt a lot tonight. You guys do not inspire trust. I hope you realise that, Cosmic. Do not inspire trust. We do love Pax. You're absolutely right. We do love Pax. That is utter horse crap, and you know it, Mythical. Don't you talk to my Cosmic like that. Also think Pax is so very awesome, and they miss me saying thank you so very much for saving my build from yesterday earlier in stream, I think. I am nothing if not trustworthy, just so you know. Screwy, you're probably one of the least trustworthy people here, and Mythical's here. That speaks volumes, I feel. Something wrong, Mythical? Yeah. I couldn't quite read the email. I had to lean in because I recognised it as one of Tadpole's. They're like, oh, it's Tadpole's toxic emote. I wonder. Oh wait, she's calling me toxic. Now, in fairness, I can be. I won't deny I can be toxic, but only to you guys because I love you. It's genius built this house. Sorry, you caught me as I was signing up to the gym. I don't know if you're being serious. Because I can readily believe that you are doing that. Oh, awesome. Well, props to you for doing that, because I haven't. And something I have considered, but... Did an adulting task today too? I referred myself for therapy. Excellent, Cosmic! Right. Apparently we're doing this. I want everyone to share one adulting thing that they're proud that they've accomplished. Not necessarily today, but let's say over the past... Let's say over the past 2 weeks. An adulting task of some capacity that they've accomplished. Can be big or small. Does not matter. Just something that you are proud to have accomplished. Yeah? Sound good? Sound fair? Good. Because I feel like this is a moment where we all need to be proud of ourselves and each other. Because I am uber proud of both Minipax and Cosmic. Very meatheady. Offer a gym buddy, but it's a bit far. It is a bit far. Finished most of a grad school assignment today and went for a walk. Excellent, J. Price. Called out a person to come out and install a new water heater. Why does the installation of a water heater have to do with being gay? I'm sorry. But in all seriousness, props to you, Lewas, for social interaction of a sort. I don't know if it really fits under the category of social interaction, but we're counting it. You will get back to us when you do something. Well, at least you're honest, Mythical. Cosmic! Thank you for gifting that sub to Lewas. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Lewas, enjoy your sub. Managed to stay isolated and did not get my family sick with COVID. That is always good to hear. We like not getting other people sick with COVID, and I'm sure your family appreciates it as well. I could be wrong. Could be that your family wants to get sick with COVID. I somehow doubt that, though. I hit 25,000 steps in a day for the first time since 2016 today. That is very impressive, because I don't think I don't know when I last hit that. Yes, yeah, I thought it counts. Followed my boss's advice last week, updated my CV and submitted an application for the position of Enterprise Architect. Scotsman, if you hadn't done that, you definitely wouldn't get it. The fact that you have done it now means you are within a chance of getting it. Sure, maybe it's not guaranteed. I don't know. I don't know exactly the nature of what they're looking for. But you would never have got it if you didn't apply at all. So the fact that you've applied is good and something to be proud of. So be proud. Don't sell yourself short because you're not certain. Uncertainty will be the death of us all if we're not careful. Right. I thought I was going to scrape through with a pass on my apprenticeship. I got a distinction. I know I've talked about that already, but it is the thing I'm most proud of at the moment. I'm not going to stop talking about it. I want that mud brick back. Spoke to my new manager, who the role reports to, and I don't have a skill set they specifically want, but didn't find out until... Well, you applied, so you got practice for applying for a role you might want. So, you still gained something. That's far pointing that way, so... Let's point... Nope. Let's point that one that way. Still good to have your CV up to date. Exactly. Contacted a contractor to get a quote for stuff I need to have done on the house. Excellent, True Purple. Excellent. There is a reason I've broken a hole in the ceiling there. One, two, three, four. Mythical, it's fine. Remember, I'm listing off things that a lot of different people have done, and sometimes people have really good weeks, and sometimes they have really bad weeks. Bear in mind, I still haven't done my VODs. I said I was going to do them this weekend, and then I accidentally slept in until like 11:30 on Saturday. I didn't see... I'm sorry, Elcon, I missed your message. Risk of causing more jokes. Updated my life insurance to a better policy. I mean, I'm proud of you for being sensible and doing that, Elcorn. Interestingly, we've been talking in my department often about how it is more important in many people's eyes to hire the person they can work with than fill in things like skill sets. Right. I need to run on my break because my ads are going to start in just a moment. And make sure the dog's still okay. So I'm just going to take a few minutes away from the screen so my ads can run and so I can top up my drink. You folks should all do the same. Get a stretch, get a drink, rest your eyes. and we will be back again in a few minutes. Bye bye. Welcome back, everyone. Apologies for the slightly longer than normal break. The dog, for some reason, decided she wanted a drink, but would not drink unless I was stood watching her. The moment I tried to walk away, she stopped and looked at me all sad and forlorn, like I was betraying her. So I had to stand watching her, because I have nothing better to do. Right, I just want to take a look at a couple of things. Okay. So, yeah, I was just stood there watching the dog have a drink, and then she wanted to go out. So I was stood waiting for her to come back in. Slightly inconvenient, but oh well. She's my dog, I love her. How could I betray the dog like that? What, by not wanting to stand over her shoulder watching her drink? Ooh, that's a tough one, Screwy. That's a tough one. Starting the gym on Wednesday. The induction is full tomorrow. That's fine. That's fine. You're still doing things, Pax. You're still getting things done. I should probably look at joining a gym, but I find the idea of joining a gym quite intimidating. Just on its own. Right, more glass panes. Here we go. Alex321 FTW1. I'm just going to call you Alex, I think. That's going to be a bit of a mouthful otherwise. Thank you for the follow and for the hydrate. Just bear with me and I will actually do the hydrate. I just want to quickly fill in the ground floor windows of this build. And then I will hydrate. Right. Now I'm hydrating. And I'm going to mute for the sake of everyone's ears so they don't have to listen to me drinking. If it's all possible, find a buddy you trust. It's way less intimidating if you're with a trusted person. That is true. The problem is I don't have anyone to go to the gym with. Because the vast majority of my friends aren't local to me. Very much not local to me, so makes it a little bit harder to do that. Otherwise, I absolutely would. There we go. Come back. There we go. Not there. There we go. And this one. Like so. This is the problem with being remote from one of my favourite people. I want to be there to do stuff like this with them. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. I like be. Also, for me, it's a weird thing to do with time in my brain. I struggle with allowing myself to do things that would be beneficial to me or things that I enjoy, because I'm then using my free time that I could be using, and I know how this sounds, to do things I enjoy or things I need to do. Like I have a really hard time playing games I want to play because then I'm spending time doing stuff. I'm aware of how that sounds. It's a really, really strange problem. I struggle to play games I want to play because I will spend the time playing them. Like, it doesn't make sense. And yet, I struggle with it. Go figure. I struggle to motivate myself to actually start streams sometimes because in my head I'm thinking, well, that's 2 hours I could have spent doing something else. But I wouldn't have spent those 2 hours doing something else because I would spend all that entire time trying to figure out what I want to do instead. Like, it's dumb. It is really dumb. And yet, here we are. There we go. Does that too. I've recently implemented post-exercise TV so I can watch TV without feeling guilty for no reason whatsoever. Yeah, that's the other thing I have trouble with. It's setting, I guess, rewards for myself because I'm really like, right, I can go for a walk and then I'll game. Or you could just game now, goes to my brain. And I'm like, yeah, I could. And it's really frustrating when my brain does that. Okay. Part of the reason some of the walls are looking bare is because there are going to be walls and there are going to be internal walls in place. I might actually, in fact, going to move that round because otherwise it'd be next to a wall. Well, a pillar. Okay. I have a few rooms that are still grass, so I'm going to convert this one to oak planks, I think. Yeah, this one can be oak planks. Oops. There we go. And there. Reason post-exercise TV works for me is because I need to sit or lay down anyway, so might as well use it for something I want to do rather than a doom scroll. I never fit well into 9 to 5. Yeah, that's the thing. I took the job because I thought the hours will be better for like getting to spend time with IRL people, but the downside is very much my brain does not like that route, like that schedule. It really does not. I almost wish we provided like 24-hour support so I could do a different shift, but that's never gonna happen. At least not at this job. Right, okay. Fit probably up to 2-3 p.m. and then after I feel a massive brain crash, just a wave of tiredness. Yeah, that was me today, but today was slightly different because I was on a slightly earlier shift. It was only 30 minutes, but that 30 minutes made a massive difference to my tiredness. Like, a massive, massive difference to how tired I was. Hmm. couple of rooms still grass, and I don't know what to make the flooring. I'm also still not 100% certain what to make the walls out of. I think... Let's go and get some oak logs. I have loads of oak logs. I don't need to worry. Sorry, I needed to sneeze. I didn't think you guys would appreciate me sneezing on Mike. I don't know who Mike is or why anyone would sneeze on him, but I didn't think you guys would appreciate it. What do we think? Blends in too much with the ceiling? Yeah, I think blends in too much with the ceiling. What else could we use? I don't think that's going to be the right colour. What about birch? Is that going to be too bright? I think birch actually works better in this situation. Honestly. Yeah, I think birch works better. For some reason, I always think that wool breaks my fall. I don't know why. It doesn't. It never has. It's literally never done that, so I don't know where I've got it into my head that it does that. Okay. And here... Now, although those two are right next to each other, bear in mind, that pillar will not be visible from this room. This pillar will not be visible from this room. That's something we need to consider. Where will the pillars actually be visible from once the remainder of the walls are in place? And don't worry, Cosmic, they're not staying cow print. Even I'm not that mad. I think in this situation, though, although it'll both be visible from this room, I think this does need it. Okay. I kind of want to put one there, but then this room has 3 quite close together. These 2 won't be visible, though. Neither will that one. Let's put it in. We can always remove it if we decide it doesn't work. It sucks mostly, but at least it happens most on my time in the office, so I can sleep better afterwards. Working from home is alright, to be honest. To know your job, but I used to save things like filing and wandering the office to discuss things for about 3 PM, so I had something active to do and avoid the nodding off. Unfortunately, I can't necessarily speak for how easy Addy would find that. I know what Addy does, but I don't know exactly what the office culture is like, shall we say. There's not really much for me to do there. Like, I would struggle to do that. I need to try, because my boss and my supervisor and the guy who actually sits directly next to me, they stand up. Like the guy who's next to me, he stands up when he's talking to someone in the office. I mean, except for me, I'm probably the only person he doesn't stand up for. But that's because I'm sat next to him. Whereas everyone else, he stands up, so he's looking at the computer monitors at them. Which, at least then, he's actually like moving slightly. My boss and supervisor, they will move around the office occasionally. Not even necessarily because they want to check what we're doing or anything like that. Well, I suppose part of it is that. But also it just means they can move. Okay. So we've got those pillars in. So whatever the remaining block is needs to go well with the oak and the birch. So what should it be? What should it be? Humans are not really made to sit still for 4 hours at a time. Oh, absolutely. Having a touch of sugar at about 2:30 helped too. Yeah, because I work 9 till 6 normally, and my lunch break is 12:30 to 1:30. The other option is 1:30 to 2:30. But that would mean swapping with someone, and the guys on that one don't want to swap. And I also feel incredibly hungry by 12:30. Unlike silly phone calls. Aren't you at work, Alcorn? I'm fairly certain that you can't call them silly. Could never get into the gym thing. People always say they get energy from going. I never did. Always feel bad after. Yeah, I find even like no matter how much I walk afterwards, I feel rough. No matter what. No matter how long or short a walk I did, I get back and I feel rough. Addy, I provide life support. But this was actually bits of that life insurance conversation related. Oh, okay. Walking is okay, gym not. Yeah, I just find like moving around, which I think is just because I don't move around enough. Might be part of it. But yeah, no, because we provide life support, we must always have people on the phones and the help desk. So we have staggered lunch breaks that are set in place to an extent. It's if I'm helping someone at 12:30, I don't just drop everything and take my lunch break. I will continue to help them if it can be quick, or I will pass it off to a colleague, and then I take an hour from whenever I go on my lunch, and then the other two, the two who have the later lunch break, one will go when the first person comes back, and then the other will go when the second person comes back. And the three of us on the first lunch break, so the third person just comes back. Okay, I need to stop bouncing around and figure out what block. I need to pick a block. None of those. I don't feel like it should be wood. I feel like wood is the wrong choice. The question is, what's the right choice? Tell you what. Where is it? There it is. Let's ignore the names of some of my worlds. Right. Ignore that. Stripped birch. And we'll just grab some oak planks. Okay. Okay. So we've got stripped birch and oak planks. And ideally we want something that isn't wooden to be the wall. How about some reinforced deep slate? But I feel like a stone block wouldn't really work either. Well, that's easier furniture. Shulker box walls. No. Magenta glazed terracotta. I kind of want a softer colour. Definitely not that texture mushroom block. That could work. Okay. Brown mushroom blocks are going to be a nightmare to get hold of, though. What else have we got? That's magenta terracotta. Hmm. Not pink. White terracotta. Ooh. White terracotta. Now that's a good shout, Scotsman. I don't think pack mud, because pack mud's already in the outer wall. So we've already got a lot of pack mud in the base. Build, not really a base. I think white terracotta could work quite well, though. Yeah, what do we think? White terracotta? Yeah, definitely. Smooth quartz is an option. Hi, Mythical. Do I have any smooth quartz on me? I might. I'm not sure if I've got any smooth quartz here. Champ, what? True purple? Context? Hmm. Bone blocks could work. The lines between them. No, I think the outer lines would be a bit of an issue. Always thought I was a very sedate person, but then I remember played rugby, was on a championship pulling team, played roller derby, and regularly went to the gym. Yeah, no, you've never, until recently, been a particularly sedate person, Pax. However, I only really went out, like, walking, when I was made to. For the longest time, I didn't go out willingly. I have to be really careful because, now the weather's getting poorer. I'm going to have a very hard time convincing my brain to go out. A very hard time. You didn't just press the wrong button and close the stream. I hope not, Minipacks. I hope not. I think the white terracotta work is going to work better. Personally. I have a lot of... Yep. Where did I put those bones. There. Yeah, I think that works quite well. Okay. Let's dump all that. Just try and clear some crap out my inventory because it started to build up again. Apologies for the shulker spam. There we go. It's a good job it makes it white and not pink. Oh wait, I forgot the other thing I need. There they are. Terracotta, terracotta. There we go. There. Okay. I am going to need... Actually, no. What am I talking about? I am not going to need a lot of white terracotta. Well, I mean, I will, but not yet. I think I'm panicking before I need to. Up there. Why did I put the green wall back in? Not even sure. Games teacher once challenged me to a rowing race and I totally trounced him and he sulked for a week. The bloke was 3 times my age and very much not on a rowing team. Don't know what he expected. When people are older than you, they can be that way. They think that they're going to win by virtue of being older. Oh, I could not quite believe that today, myself and 2 of my colleagues were having to explain to our boss what Minecraft is. Now, that might not seem unreasonable. He's a bloke in his mid-40s. He's not much of a gamer, so you might be forgiven. You might forgive him for not being as familiar with the gaming scene. Until you remember, he's got 2 I nearly said middle-aged kids. I think one of his kids is 7, and I'm trying to remember if the other is 5 or 9. I know it's 2 years difference to the other, to the 7-year-old, but I don't remember which way. But we were surprised that none of the kids hadn't effectively introduced him to Minecraft. So he had no idea what the game was. And all 3 of us immediately forgot how to describe the game. Because of course we did. Maybe swap the lowest block for something else, perhaps a stone brick or something. Oh, yeah, no, it could do with a border, couldn't it? I'll break out the terracotta for now. Just as a reminder to do that. but you might have a point there, Scots. I hope they're not middle-aged, because that really suggests, at very least, a small local apocalypse. They're in the middle of childhood then. They're in the middle of being children. How does that sound? Break the torch. Replace the torch. Like that. And there we go. Much better than middle-aged. While your words are technically correct, that is not how they are typically used. No, I know. That's why I caught myself. Right. It's raining. Here. That's darker than I expected. Hmm. Um. And the bone is too white compared to the terracotta's pink. Hmm. That's got too much green in it. Welcome back, Screwgun. Maybe raw terracotta? Possibly. I'm not sure if I've got any raw terracotta. I do. No, and I think red's going to be too harsh as well. It's too harsh contrast. What other blocks are there? I'm afraid I need to run away a tad early. I need to use the sander before it becomes awkwardly late to use the power tool. No, absolutely fine, Pax. Absolutely fine. We'll be wrapping up shortly anyway. I think I'm going to have to play with some blocks in the creative world, because I am not too sure. Honestly. Not too sure at all. If polished granite didn't have that very, very distinct border, I'd consider that. And I'd just rip it out of the floor here. Unless I believe I have some. Do I? Maybe I don't. Don't appear to have any cherry. No, wrong way. This way. Let's go and see what cherry wood we've got. Hopefully I've got some. Try putting lichen over the white terracotta for a slight separation. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. I think I've got 3. I've got 3 glow lichen. And I have no cherry logs. I've only got cherry planks. How have I only got 3 glow lichen? Because I've never bothered to farm it. Hmm. Okay. Let's try this and see how it goes. Hold on a second. I knew we had some cherry. Isn't technology great? Listening to a friend in the UK, chatting with folks around the world, and watching my son play volleyball at the other end of the state. That is pretty good. That is pretty good. I think glow lichen on white terracotta might be best. What do we think? I think the pink's too pink, amusingly enough. Wondered if maybe the planks were a bit more paler. Okay. Just accidentally broke the... Oh, that was a crafting recipe. There we go. Fix the door. Grab some bone meal, because I'm going to need it. I'm just putting the shulker box away whilst I remember to. Because I think J Price and Cosmic will be quite upset if I log off with the cherry in my inventory. Okay. Right, should I go over the birch? I think so, yeah. I think that's better. Okay. Yeah, that looks quite good. Provides a nice border on the bottom. No. Like that? We think that's better? Sorry, I need to get the pork chops in my hand. Whoops. Okay. Yeah, I think that's good. I think we've actually made some decent progress. Both hindered and aided by J Price and Mythical. To me, it looks like it's part of the terracotta, and having it run across the birch looks weird and shows off that it's separate. Okay, yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Need to figure out what I'm going to do up here. Haven't made my mind up yet. Love that. It happens here as well, but it looks cooler up there. Right, I think I'm going to wrap things up there. Just ignore the burning arrow. Thank you, everyone, for coming along and being awesome. Elkhorn wants you to join the IC army. Yes, thank you everyone for coming along, joining me for some building and some absolute utter chaos, because that's all the start of this stream could be described as. But I had fun. I had a lot of fun. Make sure you join the Finite in Discord for notifications on when I go live. Or notifications when Elkhorn goes live. If you've missed it, yesterday was the 5-year anniversary event for the server. Both myself and Elkhorn were streaming, and I believe VODs are available on both our Twitch channels. It's definitely available on mine. It should be available on Elkhorn as well. Elkhorn wants you to teleport all entities. We're never going to let him live that down. Nor should we. 100.555 on YouTube is where you can find the most of the remainder of my VODs. I don't know when I'm going to get them done. I was going to get them done this weekend, but time kind of got away from me this weekend. And I struggled to get everything... I struggled to get in the more important jobs. Like general household jobs. Not even due to struggling with like brain. Just struggling with time. Struggling to have enough time. So they will appear. They will appear. They're all exported, so they're not missing. I do have them on the YouTube channel. They're just private and not thumbnailed or descripted or anything like that. Did I just say descripted rather than described? Oh dear. I need to get to bed. I'm going to send you on a raid. I'm not sure who to yet, but the raid message will be #HunterRaid, howling at the moon as always. Wednesday, I am live, but I am probably going to be streaming Minecraft Bingo, not Pacific Drive. I can be more flexible with Minecraft Bingo with my timings and things than I can with Pacific Drive. If I need to drop out early for whatever reason, and I might, then Bingo's easier to do that in than Pacific Drive is. No stream on Friday because I'm going to a wedding. No stream on Saturday because even if I am home, which I don't know I will be, I'm going to be very tired and not in the mood to stream. And then we'll be back again next Monday, hopefully. But I'm not promising anything because I have a sneaking suspicion it might be quiz night at the local pub. I'm not said to my parents that I will go, but I haven't said I'm not going. I have a shirt. I need to iron it. But I have a shirt, and I will not be lectured on the fact that I don't own a shirt again, McScrewgun. I will not be lectured. Especially considering after the lecture, I actually stopped and thought for a second and then realised, how many weddings am I actually going to be going to now? I've done the only two I can think that might even happen. Beyond my own. And I'm still not 100% sold on the idea of me wearing a shirt at my own wedding, so. You shut up! But yes, I'm going to send you on a raid. Need to figure out who to. Hashtag Hunter Raid Howling at the Moon is the raid message. And I will see you folks all on Wednesday. Good night.
And it's old brown ale, old brown beer, bonny little brown jug that I love steer. Now my wife and I, we lives alone in a tumble-down cottage that we calls our own. She drinks gin and I drink rum, and together there don't we have fun. And it's old brown ale, old brown beer, bonny little